that 10-second mark. We're at Portland Trail Riders. This is the 2018 Hare Scramble. I was going through some of my older discs, going through making some space for some new video, and came across this one and thought, since this Hare Scramble's coming up this Sunday, let's put this video out, kind of remind everybody what Portland has to offer here for us. So this is actually my brother Cade, who rides in the Open B. Doesn't do a lot of Hare Scrambles, but does them once in a while. Runs more sprint enduros than anything really, but so this is basically the first, just to start here, lap one. They actually divert you around the enduro section, so we're gonna jump out here, and this will be basically his entire second lap that we'll be showing here today. So coming through scoring after lap one, jump back onto the motocross track here, and we'll let you enjoy the video from here. So this is where we jumped out on lap one. If you go left there was a bypass. I remember this was the enduro cross section that they had set up with a real little rock guard and some tires. A couple logs up here. Just real quick through here. And then you go up here, and Portland's got just a small section of timber to ride through. They try to make the most of it and kind of weave back and forth across this thin section of woods coming up here, and then you jump back out onto the motocross for a little bit before you hit some grass track, and they really make the most of their property. It's not a huge property, but they try to, I want to say this is close to 4.5–5 mile loop, going by memory here. Don't quote me on that. It may be a little longer or shorter. So because this is a smaller property, we run this a lot of laps on this one, probably more than a dozen, I would guess. So this section tends to get pretty rutted out as you weave back and forth here through the woods by the end of the race. This being lap 2, it still looks pretty good at this point, but I remember towards the end end of the race last year, there was some nice ruts developing throughout most of the woods section. Alright, so finished with the woods, now we're back on the moto. So with this being the spring last year while we were at Portland, they hadn't planted the crops yet here. So we were able to cut across this field, you know, to add some additional distance and length to the course. And, you know, good place to make up some ground and make some passes to what is a pretty tight back and forth race. This kind of gave you an opportunity to open it up a little bit. So I'm curious as we go back in the fall here. Clearly there's going to be crops in the field. What they're going to do with this, I'm assuming we'll just bypass it completely and maybe just go directly into this section. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So this portion is kind of a weaving back and forth grass track here. Little elevation here and there going through the field, but it's pretty flat here in Portland for the most part. problem with this tight back and forth. There's just not a lot of opportunity to pass. Looks like Cade's probably a little faster than this guy. He just can't make room to get by. Until the straightaway here. Let that 450 eat. I'm going to see if I can drag Cade out to this race here at Portland this weekend. He was up at Ellsworth and Sprint Enduro last weekend with us, and he ended up third in the Open B there. So I'm going to try to twist his arm a little bit, see if he can do a little Hare Scramble racing with us. It's always fun to have him at the track, and I'll be here with my kids racing this weekend. And so that basically concludes one lap around Portland there. Come through scoring, and hope to see you guys on Sunday. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.